So it's Ryan Gorman here with Steve and Elizabeth Holland from the Holland Group Retirement Wealth Advisors. You can find them online at askthehollands.com. And I wanted to have you guys in studio to talk to you about the market volatility that we've been experiencing recently. I mean, people are seeing these swings, and it's an election year, and I mean, I'm hearing from listeners, they're freaking out. What is going on?
Right. You know, Ryan, we have some clients who say, I don't even buy green bananas. So I got to be really careful with my wealth.
Yeah.
You know, there's always going to be an economic report. There's always going to be a jobs report. There's always going to be some report coming out of Wall Street that says, hey, America, watch out. Things are changing, and they're changing quickly. And many times people overreact, and they forget about the fact that they have an advisor that has a 5, 10, 15-year plan already mapped out for them.
You know, one thing I was thinking about recently, because you put together these comprehensive plans that are inflation adjusted, and I was thinking, you know, if somebody had a plan a couple of years ago and it wasn't inflation adjusted, they didn't go see you over at the Holland Group,
right?
They must be in a world of hurt right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wouldn't you say, Elizabeth, in reference to inflation?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So, Ryan, what's happening now is that we're getting a lot of our listeners giving us a phone call and saying, hey, guys, I'm hearing you on the radio, and what can you do for me? So these are people who are not our clients, because our clients have an inflation-adjusted plan. They have tax advantage plan, because that's how we build our plans for each one of our clients.
Yeah.
But, you know, we have to kind of pull back the reins a little bit. And remember, this is politics. Every 4 years, there's an election, people, and life has not crumbled to anyone yet. A lot of people mentioned they're going to leave the country, but they have not. So keep that in mind.
Right.
So you have to keep in mind, you have to stay focused and disciplined with your retirement plan. And if you don't have one, give us a call. That's what we do every single day. Right, Steve?
Yeah, we like to say we retire. You're going to retire once in your lifetime. We retire like 5 to 10 times a week.
Yes.
And with these plans that we're talking about that are tax advantaged and inflation adjusted, they're not the same for everybody. These are personalized for their specific financial situation, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we never pull a plan off the shelf and say, hey, this is going to work for the next 20, 30, 50 people, because everyone's situation, just like a fingerprint, it's unique, very different, and we have to put a lot of time into that, because what might be important with somebody may be very irrelevant to somebody else, and we're cognizant of that.
One other thing I have to ask you about, because this sometimes I think gets overlooked, and Elizabeth, let me turn to you for this. Healthcare costs.
Oh, my gosh. Healthcare costs is never going to go down, all right? It is not going down. Healthcare costs is constantly going up. So you have to plan for it.
Right.
And when we build our plan for our clients, it definitely has your healthcare plan in there as well. So we want to make sure that even though it's election or not, you should have a plan in place. And please work with someone with experience like us. We've been doing this for over 30 years. We will put together a plan that is going to be inflation adjusted, tax advantage, and make sure you have an estate plan as well. We want to make sure your legacy remains your legacy and for your family.
And Steve, if they come to you over at the Holland Group and they want to sit down and step through all of this, just kind of give us a quick overview of how that's going to work for everybody.
So when somebody comes in, they have a million questions, and we say, all right, we're going to slow it down. Let me just ask some questions as far as how you live, what's important to you, when is retirement? Is it 2 years out? Is it 5, 7, 10 years out? What does the family dynamic look like? What does your lifestyle look like? You know, we often say anyone can retire. Just quit your job. You're retired.
Yeah.
But to retire and continue to live the lifestyle that you enjoy, that takes money and that takes planning. And so we have to look at it in a comprehensive format and look at the taxes, look at the health care, like Elizabeth mentioned. Look at everything, how much volatility, how much risk inside your portfolio, and put together. And most of our plans, you know, they're 20, 30, 40 pages long, because they are quite detailed and, again, individualized.
And like you guys say, you want everyone to live the rest of their life and make it the best of their life, and outliving assets and things like that. You don't want that to be a concern when you're trying to enjoy yourself in your retirement.
Absolutely not. So at the Holland Group, this is what we do every single day, and we love what we do. We enjoy what we do. It's like everyone is different, so each plan is different, so it's more exciting. Won't you say, Steve?
Yeah, you bet. You know, it's Elizabeth came up with a phrase many, many years ago. She says, yes, we work a lot, but the office is our second home.
Yeah.
And that makes perfect sense because, yes, we love what we do. We have a lot of fun. We work very hard. But again, we have a great time. We bring our dog with us to the office every single day. The staff loves it. And, we want people to realize this is such an exciting time period in your life. You're going into retirement. The last thing we want you worrying about is money and taxes and health care and estate planning. Give that to us. We'll do all
You'll
the heavy
handle it.
lifting,
Yeah.
and we'll take it from there.
All right. Again, so many reasons to see my friends Steve and Elizabeth Holland. Find them online, askthehollands.com. Again, askthehollands.com.